Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, how are you today? Come back with me, Intan Widianti. My NPM 1922081. I'm from class B3 2019, IKIP Siliwangi. And today I will explain about writing process and collaboration in work, writing memo, writing email. And the last, I will explain about relation between writing process and collaboration in work, writing memo, and writing email. And now I will start explain about the writing process and collaboration in work. Writing process is the step or method used when it will create a writing. Collaboration writing. Collaborative writing is a method of group work that takes place in the workplace and in the classroom. Research explains the idea of collaborative writing via group working together to complete a writing text. Collaboration can be defined as individual communicating, whether orally or in writing form, to plan, draft, and revise a document. What is writing? Writing, be writing is not and writing is it. Writing is not something mysterious done according to the magical formula known only to a few. And writing is a fluid process. It is dynamic, not static. It enables you to discover and evaluate your thoughts as you draft and revise. Researching. Research is crucial to obtain the right information for your audience. Information must be factually correct and intellectually significant. Planning. At this stage in the writing process, your goal is to get anything done on paper or on your computer screen. For most writers, getting started is the hardest part of the job. We can use any one of the following techniques: clustering, brainstorming, outlining, or mind mapping. Revising. Revision is an essential stage in the writing process. Revision is done after you produce a draft that you think conveys the appropriate message for your audience. In this stage, we can add less, recording more, and adding information that support serving the formulation of writing, changing the order of the principle of the subject matter, eliminating irrelevant information, anything else. Editing. Editing is quality control for your reader. And in the editing stage, we have to discern the error and weakness in rough draft by looking at the main idea, the purpose of writing, the issue criteria, and anything else. When you edit, you will check your work from sentence, word choice, punctuation or spelling, grammar and use, and clarity. Guideline for editing learn and clear sentence. 1. The sentence are long. Audience not follow the written mean. 2. The sentence are too complex. Audience not understand what the written mean. And the last, the sentence are too short and simplistic. Writing memo. Memo, fax, and email message are the type of writing you will prepare most frequently on the job. The reason the company chose the memo. 1. Each of this form of writing is same line for the basic. 2. They give basic reader information fast. And 3. Even though routine, they still demand a great deal of thought and time. Definition of memo. Memorandum, from which the term memo comes, is a Latin word from something to be remembered. And a memo is a letter or note made briefly, densely, and clearly, with a specific purpose and purpose for the decipher without small thought. Function of memo. 1. Announcing a company policy or plan. 2. Changing a policy or procedure. 3. Offering information or making a request. 4. Explaining a procedure or giving instruction. 5. Clarifying or summarizing an issue. 6. Alerting readers to a problem or to a deadline. 7. Confirming the outcome of a conversation. 8. calling a meeting. 9. Providing documentation necessary for business. 10. Offering suggestion or recommendation. 11. Documenting. And 20. Summarizing a long report or proposal. Heading memo. We can use memo logo or company logo. Part memo. The memo will be start with from, to, date, and rate. From contain the type, your name, and your job title. To contain the type, the name, and job title of the individuals who will receive your memo. Date give the full calendar, and rate contain the title of the memo. Strategies for organizing a memo. Introduction. 1. Tell reader clearly about the issue or policy that prompted you to write. 2. Explain briefly any background information reader needs to know. And 3. Be specific about what you are going to accomplish in your memo. Body. In the body, we can put 1. State why a problem, procedure, or design is information who will be affected. 2. Indicate why and what changes are necessary. And 3. Give precise date, time, location, and cost. Conclusion. The conclusion of memo we can put 1. Ask reader to call you if they have any question. 2. Request a reply in writing over the telephone, via email, or in person by a specific date. And 3. Provide a list of recommendations that the reader are to accept, revise, or reject. Organizational marker. 1. Heading organize your work and make information easy for reader to follow. 2. Number of bullet list. And 3. Underlining or bold packing emphasize key point. Based on its usage memo. 1. Official memo. And 2. Unofficial memo or person memo. Writing email. Definition. Email stands for electronic mail, which is a means of sending letters made over the internet. Email is a way of sending digital letters over the internet. And email is used to send data, whether is it in the form of text, image, audio, or video files. Email should never be sent in place of a formal letter. Function. Sending and receiving message. Email is our official address in cyberspace. Email as a promotion media. An email tool for registering on various sites and social media. Guideline for using email. 1. Make sure your email is confidential and ethical. 2. Observe all of the proprietary requirements when using email. 3. Use an acceptable format. 4. Follow all of the rules of etiquette when answering email. 5. Adopt a professional style. And the last, ensure that your email is safe and secure. Part of an email. Header. The header should explain everything to your audience because it's the first thing they see before opening your email. The header contains the last amount of content, but that's the most important because it's what email receiver use to decide whether they should open your email or not. In the header, their email subject line must be attention, grabbing, short, personal, and action-oriented. Email from, sender name, reply to, recipient email address. Body. In the body, there is an attached information which we will convey to the email reject. And make sure you confine them your site something important, valuable, and interesting to encourage action. Footer. The footer we can put contact information, social media account line, or unsubscribe link. How to write an effective email? 1. The subject line. 2. Start with an appropriate greeting. 3. Keep your message short and concise. 4. Use standard font. 5. Write your closing. 6. Schedule your email. And the last, check the spelling. Type of email. 1. Pop the mail. The kind of mail that ESP user get, which becomes a subscription or the address of a worker a company get to an employee. 2. Webmail email. In other words, the email user can open only his own mail, so he or she has to pay the email service provider side. And the last, forward mail. Type of mail service are forward that user receive to other email address. It used by people with lots of mail account. Conclusion from all material. Writing process and collaboration in Word, memo, and email is particularly relevant. Writing process are made foundation and rule in memo writing and email writing. When memo writing and email writing fail to follow the right step in writing process, it does not get the optimal result. When the writing is not up to the standard and condition is it, audience will not understand what kind of writing is meant and the purpose of the writing is meant. Then, writer will be difficult for beginning the writing. Then, the relationship between the writing process and collaboration at work, memo, email, and with effective paragraph. In the paragraph, it is explained that the must provide detailed and precise information to reader and one important topically. The writing process and collaboration at work is a material that explains the role of writing that are applied in memo and writing email. It must contain clear, detailed, and precise information, and it is the material paragraph. Okay, only that might explain about writing process and collaboration in work, writing memo, writing email, and relation between writing process and collaboration in work, writing memo, and writing email. Thank you for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.